Hello students, welcome to the video lectures of speech and natural language processing. Today we'll talk about semantic analysis. What is semantic analysis? Why we need this in our natural language processing? We will see today. So what is semantic analysis? So semantic analysis is the process of understanding the meaning of a piece of text and representing it in a structured, machine readable format. Hope you got this point. Semantic analysis is the process of understanding the meaning of a piece of text and representing it in a structured machine readable format. So what are the objective? So to enable machines to process and interpret human language meaningfully. So these are the components of semantic analysis. So first is lexical semantics. So this lexical semantics focuses on meanings of individual words and their relationships. In that, the key topics are, first one is synonymy, where the words with similar meanings. So big versus large. So when we talk about the semantic analysis, so consider we are trying to have an NLP that is being trained and which consists of a large or huge corpus with us, and that contains several words, several sentences, several kind of complex structures inside it. So we are just trying to deal with that, and using the semantic analysis we just try to dig into that and know the exact meaning of that particular piece of text. So now you can see big versus large is the example which is given under this lexical semantics as part of synonymy. So now synonyms you already know. So now there's a similar meaning for these both terms, and it all depends on where and how this has been implemented or used, these words. And second is antonymy. So words with opposite meanings we say. So we call them as antonyms. Happy versus sad. Then polysemy. Words with multiple related meanings. Bank, financial institution versus river bank. So polysemies are the words which convey different meanings when used in different sentences. For example, I left the bank can be a financial institution bank or a river bank. So these kind of sentences will give us an ambiguity. So those are polysemies, the words with multiple related meanings. Then homonymy, words with the same spelling but unrelated meanings. So bat, an animal or a cricket, right? So this will have different meanings. Then hyponymy and hypernymy, which are specific to general relationships. So dog is a hyponym of animal, right? In that way. Then the techniques in semantic analysis. First one is word sense disambiguation. We call WSD, and we have a couple of lectures which will be there in the forthcoming videos where we talk about this word sense disambiguation in detail as well. So basically, this word sense disambiguation resolves the meaning of polysemous words based on the context. For example, you can see the word which is given is bank, which is a polysemy. Polysemy is the word will have multiple meanings based on its implementation. Bank. I went to the bank to withdraw money. Now it is clear that since we are talking about money withdrawal, we can term this as a financial institution bank. Second is semantic role labeling. We call in short form as SRL, which assign roles to words in a sentence, such as agent, action, or object. Example is sentence, John gave Mary a gift. So semantic role labeling is agent is John, recipient is Mary, theme is gift. Got it? Just it got repeated again. Then we talk about distributional semantics. Assumes that words appearing in similar contexts have similar meanings. For example, vector embeddings. Then applications of semantic analysis. First one is machine translation, understanding source language meaning and generating equivalent translations in target language. Second is information retrieval, enhancing the search engines by interpreting query intent. Third is sentiment analysis, extracting the opinions and sentiments from the text. And this is quite important since the it is mostly used for the businesses to take or consider some decisions in their products. Chatbots and virtual assistants is the next, understanding user queries and responding meaningfully. Then is question answering system, interpreting natural language questions and retrieving precise answers. These are all the applications of semantic analysis. Then lexical semantics example we see. The first one is synonymy sentence. The car is fast. So the synonym of fast can be quick. That's the reason the car is quick is written at synonym. Then polysemy. So sentence is he went to the bank. Now he went to the bank, where bank is a polysemy word which have different meanings when used at different places. So possible meanings are financial institutions or riverbank. Then is semantic role labeling example. Sentence: The chef cooked a delicious meal for the guest. Guess. So semantic role labeling will do in this way. So the agent here is the chef. Action, that is cooked. Some food is cooked, right? That is the action. Theme is a delicious meal. Beneficiary are the guests. The meal is being served to the guests, right? Since they are the beneficiaries. Challenges in semantic analysis. Yes, of course, we have ambiguity everywhere. So ambiguity is the first challenge, that is resolving multiple possible meanings for words and sentences. Second is context dependence. Meaning often depends on broader context. Third is idiomatic expectations. That is phrases whose meanings cannot be inferred from individual words. Example is kick the bucket. Then we talk about meaning representations. So meaning representation refers to the process of encoding the meaning of natural language text into a formal structure that machines can process and understand. Just I repeat again, meaning representation refers to the process of the meaning of encoding the meaning of natural language text into a formal structure that machines can process and understand. So what are the key characteristics of good representations? That is your meaningful representation. First one is verifiability, which supports checking whether a sentence is truly in a given context. Second is inference, allows deriving new facts from existing representations. Third is unambiguousness, minimizes the ambiguity and makes the meaning clear to the machine. We already know what is ambiguity. Canonical forms is the next. Different sentences with the same meaning should have identical representations. Then common type of meaning representation. First one is first order predicate logic. This represents relationships between entities. Then semantic networks, graphical representation of concepts as nodes and relationships as edges. Then frames and scripts. Frames represent structured data for specific scenarios. Scripts represent sequence of events in a typical situation. Then is ontology-based representation. Organizes entities hierarchically and capture the relationships. So ontology is basically it tries to give you the relationship that exists between different objects, how they are related or interlinked between each other. Then distribution relationships, examples of vector-based embeddings, that is word to wake or glove, that represent meaning based on context. Then word sense disambiguation, identifying the correct meaning of a word based on context, which we have seen just now in the previous slide. Then we should talk about these collocations, words that frequently co-occur. Example, make a decision. So not do a decision. Okay. So these are the co-occurring words. Then distributional semantics, the meaning of a word is derived from the company it keeps. This is the context. Example, car and automobile appear in similar context. So their meanings are similar. Understood. This is about distributional semantics. So the meaning of a word is derived from the company it keeps. So whenever we speak something, we speak on basis of some kind of context, right? So now whenever we say car, we generally have that in the context of automobiles, right? That's what. So applications in natural language processing. First one is information retrieval. Second is machine translation. Machine translation is mapping the meanings across different languages. Then is question answering. Then word sense disambiguation. Then is semantic role labeling. These are all the applications of this in NLP. Then advantages. Sorry. That's it. Thank you, students.